want to lose sight of them while they're in the water and you're operating the boat. So here I'm going to move to the gauge cluster that's got a full tilt wheel. There's your Regal view. I'm going to see if I can turn this on real quick, because I know we got a battery in this thing, and I'm going to pull the case off of the Fusion stereo here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that. There it comes. There's the Regal view. That's touchscreen navigation. It gives you access to all of your equipment, such as a stereo and your it gives you also the miles per hour, your fuel gauge, your RPMs, the temperature, the air temperature, your volts, and then as I said earlier, it gives you a map. It's a GPS system with maps, and it also is quite intuitive, because let's say you're out on the water and you're experiencing some engine trouble, or something's happening mechanically to the boat. The Regal view tells you what's happening, and then it lets you know if it's something you can deal with while you're out on the water, or you have to return to your local Regal dealer to get service done to it. So it's really nice. If you're not mechanically handy, it sort of lets you know if, which is rare, you have a problem out on the water. These are beautiful rocker panel switches here. There's your digital depth finder with the alarm, and then the highly coveted Fusion audio. And there's where your CD or DVD would go into, and that would run through your Regal screen, your Regal view screen. This has been adapted for Apple iPhones, iPads, and you can plug in an iPod to it as well. Your iPhone or your iPod would go into there. There's different sleeves to fit the different generations of Apple products. This is awesome, because now your iPhone or your iPod will not overheat in the sun. It'll stay charged, and it'll never end up in the drink. That's the best part. They don't get wet inside there. Those are the Fusion speakers, and they rock. Blow your eardrums right out. I'm going to move quickly to the storage. This boat has a ton of storage here. Oop. There's the big beefy 270 Volvo V8. Your battery tray and your battery. A built-in cooler, so you've got a nice place for that. You may need another cooler, but at least you got one to get started here. Put this back down. You notice too, on all of Regal's compartments, there's gas shocks. And what's nice about that is when you're out rocking and rolling in the middle of the lake, and you got people in the boat, the last thing you've got time to do is pick up a cushion, put it on somebody's lap, and then lean in over into the storage compartment to grab something. This actually goes, I know it's kind of dark in here, but this actually goes all the way back to the transom area. So lots of storage. So it's single, just one hand, and you can flip these seats up and they'll stay up automatically. Again, they're thinking about boaters and boater safety and convenience. If you got this boat full of people, right, you don't want to be dumping cushions on everybody to tear into what's in your storage compartment. Okay, that's the puck there to the right, that black thing, that's your GPS receiving unit. Beautiful, beautiful seating up front. Padded all the way around. It's going to be tough to see, but this is rather deep. They put most of their storage here, I'm going to show you, in the bulkhead. Okay? Look at that. I know it's hard to see, but that entire area is storage. It's about 3.5 feet. It comes all the way up to my waist. That's how deep that is. And it goes all the way back to where the driver's feet are. This is awesome. They know that you're going to put your... Well, you can't... Here's the covers there. But they know, Regal knows that when you buy one of their boats, you're going to be Mr. Popular. You're going to have this boat full of people, and they're going to be bringing all their stuff, their toys, their cameras, their towels, their food, adult beverages. See, there's a storage on this side, port side. And again, oh, looky here, we got a garbage can. I think I started to say this, Regal always, they've got a place for everything. So some boats have a garbage can that you can sort of fit in to a storage compartment, but you can see they have theirs bound by a bungee cord there, and it's got a specific place for the garbage. Some more Fusion speakers to jam out with. Here's that premium carpet, snap out carpet. You've got a full fiberglass floor liner. I'll show you what that looks like here. And the floor liner isn't just an average floor liner. It's they got this diamond texture. I don't know if I can get a close-up of it, but you can start to see it there. And they've got a patent on that that texture, that floor texture. And the reason they patented it, because most manufacturers have put some sort of grit into their fiberglass molds in order for it to be non-slip. The problem with that is that today's board shorts and women's swimwear is made out of spandex and neoprene and microfiber materials. And if you put a grit into a fiberglass mold, what ends up happening is that it's abrasive, right? It works as a non-slip, but it does more than keep you from slipping. It actually grips your swim trunks and women's swimwear, and then it pills. And so it can ruin, I don't know, my wife spends a couple $100 a year on bikinis and swimwear, and so this is actually pretty cool because it won't ruin. She doesn't have to come to me in the middle of July and tell me that she needs another swimsuit because her bottom's all pilled out. And so here's that swim locker I was talking about. Nice gas shock again. Put your skis in there. Put a wakeboard in there. That's about, let me see if I can put my leg in here so you can just sort of see how deep this is. I'll give you a side profile. So it's almost, it comes up to my calf. It's a nice deep locker. Goes all the way up into the bow. I know it's going to be tough to see because of the light. Gas shock. You also notice a rubber gasket there. So this boat's incredibly quiet when you're going through the chop. Beautiful. Also keeps these lockers nice and dry. Okay. The boat seats 9 people. Rated for 1,330 pounds. I'll give you another shot at the tilt wheel. Gauge cluster. Shut that off. Stainless steel stanchions there to hold that windshield. I'm not going to do it. But our sales manager, Derek, who's a little bigger than I am, I won't say how much bigger, but he'll put his hands on either side of these windshields and do a couple of dips or a couple of push-ups, hanging himself in the air just to show you how overbuilt Regal boats are. And is it necessary? Well, only if you want this boat to look great 20 years down the road. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video. I've said a lot. But Regal boat owners enjoy the highest resale average of any boat buyer. There's no manufacturer out there that brings the kind of money on resale that Regal boats do. They're highly coveted. It's because of their design, their build quality, and their customers are thrilled with the way that they perform. There's the LED courtesy lights. There's one there. I'm going to swing around without trying to make it too blurry. I know that there's one up there in the bow. I believe there's one hiding here under the captain's chair. Cup holders galore in this boat. And last but not least, here's your battery on-off switch. Beautiful. So there's a quick tour of our Regal 2000. I hope it's soon to be Tony and Larry's beautiful 2000. Alright guys, thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take a look at this video and we'll talk again. Thanks you guys. Bye-bye.